so that you can get audio and video properly without any error. Good evening to all of you, and just refresh your system. If anybody is not getting audio and video quality properly, refresh your system so that you can be able. Good evening to all of you. So in the last class, I have taken, I said that finished with the SLV 3 augmented satellite launch vehicle, ASLV, SLV 3 which has been started in 1980, 1987, ASLV augmented satellite launch vehicle, then PSLV started in 1994, and but one experiment has been done in 1993. There are the 5 variants of the PSLV, the 4 stages that we have seen. So many knowledge we have seen regarding PSLV, and then we have seen about the GSLV and the GSLV Mach 1 which is started in 2001 with the out of 6 2 success 4 failures. 2010 we have started with the GSLV Mach 2, and out of 7 the 6 success and 1 unsuccess, and in 2017 we have started with the GSLV Mach 3, and all are, I said that 4 and all are successful, and the Chandrayaan 2 has been also sent with the GSLV Mach 3 M1. So we have seen like this, and thereafter we have started with the RLV TD. TD means technological demonstrator. It is not the real one. We are doing technological demonstrator. Then we will go for some that is an experimental level. Then we will do the sub development of aspect of some launching related to development aspect. Then I will go for the commercial, and it will take around 5-10 years RLV to come. We have done RLV in 2016, and before teaching you RLV reusable launch vehicle technology, we have seen I said what is the types of jet engines, turbojet engine, which is turbines are itself compressing the air, and it is moving the subsonic speed, and there is an, I said that ramjet engine which is converting subsonic to, I said that supersonic, and there is a scramjet engine that is converting, I said supersonic to hypersonic. So these are the concepts we have seen in the last classes, and today that I have to go to the, I'll try to finish it. It can take little longer time. Are all of you are ready to go for the class little longer? Like I said that class should finish by the 7:30, but I'll think of taking till 8 or 8:30. All of you can take the classes till 8:30 today. Yes, tell me everyone, otherwise I'll take tomorrow, because I am thinking that space technology should finish today. Everyone please answer me, I am thinking, because I'll made up my mind accordingly, because I have to finish the Indian space program, and a little bit about the I'll go for international space programs, and a little bit miscellaneous we have to see. Indian I said space history we'll have to see. All of you are ready na beta? Because I want to enjoy with all of you. Okay, I can understand. Okay, even some student has a problem that they cannot go for little longer. So even one student said to me, sir, no sir, then I will consider his point, because I don't want that he should miss. Let us take till 7:30, okay, 7:30 or 7:45. And even then something will be left out, we will cover tomorrow, and tomorrow your defense technology will start. tomorrow your defense technology or probably nuclear technology will start. Okay. So, I said we have to see what the things that we have to see today in the Indian space program. First we will see about Chandrayaan 1 and Chandrayaan 2. Thereafter we will go for Mangalyaan 1. Thereafter we will see about Irnss, that is meaning of what I have discussed earlier also, not little bit too much I have discussed, Navik. Then we will have to see, like I said, that one it is Gagan. Then we will have to see like Gaganyaan. Gagan is something different, Gaganyaan. Thereafter we will have to see Aditya L1, Aditya L1, A for Aditya L1, A for Astrosat, Astrosat, and then we will see HySys, HySys, AMISAT, RESAT, AMISAT, RESAT, and one that we can be able to see, like I said, that Gemini. Clear? And if your understanding and the concepts regarding, I said that space technology is okay, Hohmann transfer orbit, geosynchronous transfer orbit, if you have revised very well, then you will not get any problem today, and you will find that okay, all the applications parts are there, it is not too much vague. So we are going to see about, I said that Chandrayaan 1, that first Indian I said that space program that we have to see, like Chandrayaan 1. Chandrayaan 1, and in the Chandrayaan 1, if I have to see, it is simply in 2008, Chandrayaan 1 has been sent through the Pslv C11, Pslv C11, Chandrayaan 1, Pslv C11, and we have this is, I said that Pslv C11, you remember, if you will revise it once and twice, in 2008, Pslv C11, and that is itself a Pslv XL, you know that. We have sent, I said that Chandrayaan satellite, and its weight was 1050 kg. Because if I am sending very far, the weight can be less, and if you forget about the what is the weight of the payload that the Chandrayaan 1 has, so nothing worry, you can say around 1000 kg, you can also say that ppsc never ever around 1000 kg, you can say. And as the Pslv moves into the upper atmosphere, all stages are clear, so I should not explain it, because there will be always one stage I said that booster will separate, stage 1 will separate, stage 2 will separate, stage 3 will separate, and thereafter finally stage 4 of Pslv, that is the liquid 2.5, it will separate, and finally it will come out, and then the satellite will be, I said that this satellite started moving around the earth, and it will move around the earth, that is in the circular orbit. Yes or not? It will move around the earth in the circular orbit, and every time I said that every time you can be able to see, like I said that when it is coming to the near to this area, here it will, I said that, burn the fuel so that it can take the water larger. Here it is that you can say that it will inject the, I said some amount of fuel that it is fire off, and when it is coming out this fire, then it is pushing the pressure and it will start moving in a what elliptical orbit, that is in a home and transfer orbit, and again it will, I said that, fire, and then again it has moved away a little, and this way geosynchronous transfer orbit, and it is able to reach in the, I said that moon's gravity. It is able to reach near moon's gravity, and as it is able to reach moon's gravity, you can see here that it started what revolving around, that it is started revolving around moon, and then slowly and slowly, initially it will be elliptical, then slowly and slowly it will take the circular orbit. Clear? So then it will establish itself into the circular orbit, and in 2008 we have sent only orbiter. We have sent orbiter. So let us go and understand it. So perhaps this animation has made it completely clear what is happening. So I said that Chandrayaan 1, it had been sent in 2008, and another one that we can be able to see, like I said that it has been sent with Pslv C11, or it is an Excel. If you are not writing Excel, doesn't matter at all. ppsc not neither in the prelims nor in the mains, but what are the variants are there, that you should remember. Pslv C11, it has been sent in 2008, and then payload was 1000 kg around. If you are forgetting about 1050, nothing to that is, I said that, worry about 1000 kg around. Understood? Then through the, I said that, geosynchronous transfer orbit or home and transfer orbit, it is able to reach, I said, moon orbit. Dates, months are not required. Months are not required in which month it has been said, or generally it will take some kind of, I said that because the moon is around 3,86,000 km away, and before that it will move several times in the home and transfer orbit, then it will reach there. So it will take some days to what I said that reach there. So we have seen about the distance of moon from the earth is 3,86,000 km average distance. So this is the thing about the Chandrayaan 1. So Chandrayaan 1, yes or not, some Chandrayaan 1, when it was sent, so what happened, what are the things that we have to remember, that what is the purpose of it, what is the purpose of it. You have to remember, like I said that purpose of the Chandrayaan 1, purpose of Chandrayaan 1, that is, you can remember with the help of WICKET, विकेट आपने सुना होगा, एंड इसी से हम लोग वर्ड निकालेंगे. द फर्स्ट पर्पस वाज, आई सेड दैट फर्स्ट पर्पस वाज to finding the availability of water. So W4, I said that water. So here that the Chandrayaan 1 which has been gone there, Chandrayaan 1 which has gone there, it is able to find water is available on moon. Water is available on moon. I4, I said that I4 in situ analysis. In situ analysis. So here it is talking about in situ analysis. In situ means we can be able to say that origin. You know that somewhere there are the several theory we should not study here. Somewhere if you have heard about Big Bang theory, the two star has collided and because of that the some gases come out, and these gases slowly, hot gases slowly and slowly solidifying. The sun remains like that, and smaller gases can converted over the period of time into planets, and I said that satellites, like moon is a satellite for us, it is a natural satellite. So they have been, so somewhere the study of moon can give us idea about that what are the things are there, they can give us the idea that what is the origin of this solar system. So if the solar system is originating, means I said that we can study about the earth system origination, and also I said that moon, if these are the things. So origin of solar system, it is I said that water, and C4 I said that chemical composition. So what is on the moon, what is the chemical composition? Clear? So the chemical composition is what? Another I said that T, K and E I have written small, so the K and E doesn't have any word. So T for topographic mapping. I said that it means, I said that what is the mountains, hills, what are the structures are there. I said that topographic mapping. So these are the four things I said that, I said that whether do they have lots of volcanoes, whether do they have a soft rock, whether do they have a hard rock, whether do have an, I said that lots of mountains, valleys. So topographic mapping. So these are the four functions that the India was having. Water, I said that wicket, can you remember? Just you have to remember this much, and water in situ analysis. Another I said that C for chemical composition, and T for topographic mapping. With the help of this easily you can remember. Therefore I made it for you so that you can remember. Another point, if I say that in the Chandrayaan 1 there are 11 payload has been sent, means there are the payloads, means in the within the satellite there are the smaller things has been sent, not only one payload has been sent. And in this one 5 payload is from India, and then there is a 6 payload from the, I said that foreign countries. Understood it? And the important part of it is there is a moon impact. Out of 5, the one is, I said that one is like moon impact probe. So one is about moon impact probe. Out of 11, 5 has been payload has been sent by India, and the 6 has been sent by, I said that other countries, foreign countries, but इसमें से भी ज़्यादा mostly of USA. It is mostly of USA. So what happened? Now you can see that this moon impact on the moon, when this orbiter which was moving around the, I said that this is your moon, and orbiter is moving around the, I said that moon in a given orbit, then from the moon orbiter one, I said that body has been fallen down, it is known as a moon impact probe, खोज के लिए for the search. So this moon impact probe, which is, I said that unfold Indian flag. First it is important, over there Indian flag in 2008. Understood? And it is also helping in the, I said that somewhere finding of what I said that water also to an extent. So moon impact probe, that now this is the job of a moon impact probe, and here you can see, like I have to show, like here it is. When the satellite was, I said that revolving around, when the satellite was revolving around, when the satellite was, the Chandrayaan 1 was revolving around moon, Then there is one I said that one payload whose name is Moon Impact Probe, that started I said that falling toward the earth, and they have to do soft landing, and that is the one who I said that unfold the Indian flag, that you can see over here. This Chandrayaan 1, this is I said that one which is releasing Moon Impact Probe. Moon Impact Probe. This is I said that which is falling over here. It is in a Moon Impact 4 I said that probe, and it will help in I said that first time Indian flag has been unfurled on the moon surface, and that is I said that for the soft landing they have to generally anything payload if it is falling onto the moon, they have to do fall on the soft soil so that they cannot bounce back too much. They can bounce back little bit. So this is the thing I said that Moon Impact Probe, which has been I said that which is unfurling the flag of India on the moon. So here it is, you have been able to understand, but at the same time you can see like how do the I said that how do here it is an I said that satellite is moving now, it is an I said that Hohmann orbit or geosynchronous transfer orbit, then it is able to come into the moon orbit. So this is the way that you can be able to see like I said that Chandrayaan 1 which has been in 2008 through the Pslv C11, it has been sent. And perhaps it is clear to all of you, I said that what is the Chandrayaan 1, it is in a Pslv C11 2008, payload is around 1000 kg, through the geosynchronous transfer orbit, Hohmann transfer orbit, able to reach moon orbit. And Chandrayaan 1 is the main purpose is I said that these are the 4 purposes, and it is very much important. In the Chandrayaan 2 these are the 4 purposes will be there, but they want to improve the knowledge of those 4: water, chemical, in situ analysis, topography. इसी में they want more improve and more latest knowledge of the Chandrayaan 2. So this is the only difference in the Chandrayaan 1 and Chandrayaan 2 when I will teach you the purpose of Chandrayaan 2. Okay, this time they want to get the improved knowledge about all this in the Chandrayaan 2. So 2008 it is Chandrayaan 1, it is in a wicket, water, in situ analysis means origin, and C means chemical composition, and T4 topographic mapping. Beta C11 means first PSLV, second CLB, and C4 commercial aspect. C4 commercial aspect. PSLV C means commercial aspect. कब से? When we started commercial aspect of it, C4 commercial. Beta, I said that so many things are there. You just I said around 1000 kg. You just go for it. Around 1000 kg. There are so many things are there. I said एक बात आप यहाँ पे देखिए, कई चीजें होती है बेटा. यहाँ पर मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, टू अचीव दिस वन इन द पोलर ऑर्बिट PSLV टू इंजेक्ट आई सेड दैट 1050 kg, अदरवाइज इट्स योर चॉइस, है ना. तो आई जस्ट से दैट इफ आई एम सेइंग समथिंग, डू नॉट पुट एन क्वेश्चन ऑन इट यार. हाँ सर, मैं गूगल पर ये देख रहा हूँ, वेट इज 1380. हमने क्या कहा है, द वेट इज नॉट, इट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. आई सेड weight is not important. I said that you just put around 1000 kg. What I have said that, मैंने यही कहा था ना, weight is not too much important. कुछ बच्चे ये भी पूछने लग जाते हैं, अच्छा सर स्टार्टिंग क्लास में ये भी था 36,000 नहीं है सर, 35,786. अरे several time I have said, मेरे मुंह से तो कितनी बार निकला होगा, I have said so many times. Understood it? So learn करो मुझसे. I said that this is how I said, and what are the job of it. I said इसके ये purpose थे, and thereafter Chandrayaan 1 has a payload. It is 5 from India side and 6 from the foreign countries, and the Moon Impact Probe is there who unfold the flag of, I said that, India over there. Then we can see that I said that what is the moon impact probe, and if I say criticism, and this criticism will be for the Chandrayaan 2 and this criticism will be for the Mangalyaan 1 also. So why India is investing such a huge amount?
I can't connect at the moment. Try again in a little bit.
I said that why India is investing such large amount, such huge amount in such launching of satellite or moon mission, when in the case when India is passing through poverty, hunger, very low human development index, I said that India should invest in, I said that, such socio-economic upliftment. Then India has, this is, I said, the criticism has been given that why do India is, if they are sending satellite in the low Earth orbit IRS, so with the help of that the India is getting benefit. If sending in the GEO, they are getting through the telecommunication and all, they are getting the benefit. But what the India is getting benefit from this? What the India is getting benefit from this? So this is the one thing that we have been able to see. Like I said, India should invest in such socio-economic upliftment. So if I am talking about the what the India said, India answer to or replied to world community I said that there are so many, I said that Indian students, millions of Indian students will inspire to come into the Indian space program. This is the most important. Suppose I said that in 2022 we are going to send the Gaganyaan, and if the man will go, woman will go, so there will be another, I said that interesting, I picture it will be in the mind of the students, it can be in a good career for, I said that, students. So it will inspire the Indian students, to come into what I said in a space program. It will inspire millions of Indian students to come in or join a space program. Another, it will also, you know that in the NASA, most of, I said that members, those who are working over there in the different sections, different departments of NASA, and the scientists, they are what I said that Indians. So if our Indian space program will, I said that, improve and it will increase, then they will find the better opportunity. Instead of foreign space agency, they will find the better opportunity in the Indian space agency. Yes or not? So they can serve India instead of serving. So the lots of better quality that it is, I said that they have, NASA has, and the NASA will never do anything like this. ISRO is not doing like this, because he knows that if he will do something like this, that in the future all Indians can come. You know that the Google and all, they have said that India can do anything. So India should not, I said that pinch, India should not pinch. If in the Google lots of Indians are there, if I say that if somebody has said about the Google and India, then they can come to the India, they can parallelly develop better than the Google. So it is the world community has come to know about the what is I said that India's position in the technology now. So I said that it will inspire the millions of Indian students to come in, I said that and or join space program, Indian space program. Okay. And also it will, I said that give opportunity to the, I said that space scientist to join Indian space instead of foreign. So I said that Indian, it will provide opportunity to space, Indian space scientist working in foreign space agency, working in foreign space agency to join Indian space agency. So this is the second most important we have seen. It is not the Indian students will inspire to come into this, but it will also inspire that those Indian scientists working in the foreign space agency. And another, I said that India is becoming, I said that technological partner with the developed elite countries of the world, technological partner in space. So India is becoming a voice of the world. India will become the voice of the world in the space technology. So India will become technological partner with the elite countries of the world, in space technology. It will become the what Indian in the space technology it will be, and India will have a voice in the world. When there will be space related conferences will be there, the India's importance will be something different in relation to the other. So it will help in, I said that in space technology. So it will be an, I said that countries of the world में इनका एक technological partner बन जाएगा, and India will become voice of the world. India will become voice of the world. Clear? This is about, I said that, and beta एक period होता है, it can be of 1 year, 2 year, probably it was for the some 2 years something like this, or 1 year something like this. Thereafter it has been, sometimes it is for the operational life is this much, and thereafter it is there, and it is not required at all. Neither your any state services is going to ask how many years it will be there. Okay, यदि ये important होता तो मैं जरूर आपको लिखवाता. Clear है? This is not important. I never said for any, I said that satellite to be how many years it will be there. Okay, somewhere 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, it depends upon how much information. Sometimes it is an operational for this much and we got the information and they should be out of it. Sometimes it is less than 1 year also. So it is, I said that next point, if I am talking about Chandrayaan 2, and you know that the Chandrayaan 2, if I am talking about Chandrayaan 2, what is the difference in the Chandrayaan 2? If I am talking about the difference in the Chandrayaan 2, the year is July 2019. Okay, year is July 2019. And instead of PSLV, it has been sent a GSLV Mach 3 M1. तो यहाँ से भेजा गया, इसको M1 कहा गया. It is the first mission by the GSLV. Another one that it is if it is Mach 3, must be the payload is around, I said that 3800 kg. Understood? These are the things that you should, I said that 2019 GSLV Mach 3 and then payload it has been sent 3800 kg. Clear? And another thing it is there, and another important thing which is I said that 3800 kg kaise bana, because it includes orbiter which is orbiting around the moon, and another it is I said that Vikram lander, and then another it is I said that Pragyan rover. Okay, these three things are there, and the total weight therefore it becomes around, I said that 3800 kg. So I said that these are the this is the I said that it is orbiter lander. In the first Chandrayaan 1 only it is an orbiter, and very successfully we are able to reach to the I said that over there. So here you can say that we have been able to see, like I said that we have been able to see the similarly with the help of GSLV Mach 3 we have been able to see I said that through the geosynchronous transfer orbit or Hohmann transfer orbit we are able to establish in moon orbit successfully. So again in the Chandrayaan 2 India has got its success, but so you know that this is an I said that moon, this is I said that it is a moon, and then when the orbiter is moving, then from the orbiter I said that Vikram lander get detached and started what I said that falling downward, because the lander has to come down. Okay, and when the lander comes down toward the moon surface, so they, you know that every orbiter has an I said that camera, because they have to take the picture, they have a remote sensing, they will study the soil, you know that IRS, so many things I talked about. Even for the IRS, remember agriculture, even in the I said that in the leaves how much chlorophyll soil mitti, if there is in a plant is there in the plant leaves how much chlorophyll is there, they can also, this is the remote sensing satellite, they can also find this much. Now what is the how much water below the underground water, how much minerals in the below the soil, uranium, gold, so many things. Is it clear? So if these are the satellite they can do, so already orbiter can do, but at the same time to study more perfectly, so that we have started also landing to land something, and its name was Vikram Sarabhai ke naam par Vikram lander. Okay, but and inside the lander there is a rover, inside the, if it is in a Vikram lander and inside it there is an I said that rover, and its name was I said that Pragyan rover, and this is your what I said that Vikram lander. So perhaps it is clear that Vikram lander is falling, but they are not able to fall down softly. The most important point is their soft, and I said that soft landing. There is a need of what I said that soft landing. Before falling through the camera, this Vikram lander was finding out which is the soft land, and it is falling down, and it is falling from the few hundred kilometers from the up, but by reaching 2 kilometers just above the moon surface, just 2 kilometers above the moon surface, I said that 2 kilometers above, I said that lost its control and fallen down, गिर गया, और उसके बाद we are he is not able to, because you can see this I said Here it is the same way, GSLV Mach 1, Mach 3, sorry, it is this GSLV Mach 3 has been sent, and through the different, I said that orbiter, Bikram was the lander and the Pragyan is in a rover. Bikram orbiter name has not been given anything beta, यदि मैंने नहीं बताया तो नहीं है, there is no name for the orbiter, there is no name for the orbiter. Bikram lander, यदि if I am saying something somewhere might be that is not useful and might be it will not be the name will be given, so the name of the lander is Bikram lander. Earlier in the Chandrayaan 1 when I have sent the orbiter, there was no name, only the Bikram name has been given, Bikram lander, and I said that the rover name, therefore we are talking about. So here it is around I said that it started moving around the earth, and always slowly and slowly it is taking what geosynchronous transfer orbit, home and transfer orbit, and every time coming near to the earth it is giving an extra burning the little bit burning the fuel and coming out with the, I said geosynchronous transfer orbit, elliptical orbit, that I taught you a lot. Okay, and then slowly and slowly it started moving towards the, I said that moon gravity able to reach, and then started what revolving around moon. यहाँ पे जो मैं दिखाऊंगा that thing that I will show you here, the Bikram is landing, but the Bikram has not been landed, so I will not, it is not useful, but I am telling you कि यहाँ पे दिखाऊंगा Bikram lander and also that is rover is coming out, but यदि वो गिरता soft landing then it could be. Here there is a separation of orbiter and Vikram lander. The orbiter हट गया and orbiter still in the July 2019 it has been sent and till now it is orbiting around the moon. But the only problem is there that the Bikram lander who is has to come onto the, I said that earth moon, surface of the moon, they have to do a soft landing, but this soft landing, India is very good at soft landing. देखो ये rays are coming out and it is trying to fall on, trying to what I said come onto the moon surface very softly by finding the soft surfaces. These are the soft surfaces, but somehow at 2 kilometer above the moon surface it lost its control and it has been fallen. But here I am showing you that it is falling. देख रहे बहुत slowly it has to fall down by giving the thrust downward, and it has given the thrust downward, and thereafter यदि होता उसके बाद he will contact to the earth that we have fallen, we have landed over the moon, and then after that rover will come out, and the rover has to, what I said that take the sample of the moon surface. They can take the sample of the moon surface and study it, and accordingly the information will be given to the earth station. This is clear to you. So now the point it is here, there it is, you can see day 1 to day 14. Okay, so now that we are going to see importance of 14 days importance of 14 days due to failure of Vikram lander soft landing. The failure of soft landing of Vikram lander. Let us, I will see this one. So here I am talking about the 14 days, importance of 14 days due to the failure of Vikram lander. So you know that this is our, I said that Earth, and then you know that the moon takes around 28 days, to revolve around Earth. Moon takes, and here is the sun. Moon takes 27.5 or something, 28 days to revolve around Earth. And therefore, when the moon is over here, that the sunlight will come. It is clear, the sunlight will come. So for the 14 days, what will happen? And for the 14 days, when the Vikram lander, which has been fallen over there, and then we, with the help of orbiter, हम लोगों ने उसको find कर लिया. With the orbiter was moving, and it has an, I said that cameras are there, so the cameras are able to take the picture of the, I said that Vikram lander. Okay, it has been fallen over here, but they are thinking possibly the sensors of the Vikram lander can find out some problems and can resolve, and then they started sending messages onto the Earth. We are waiting, because I said that for 14 days, you know that the Purnima and the Amavasya kind of things are there, the full moon and the new moon day, that there will be a darkness will come. The 14 days there will be light. We are planning to send the satellite so that for 14 days our satellite on the moon, if it is falling, means a lander has to be on the moon surface. So 14 days they should work in the, I said that, light. So 14 days light hoga, then they can work. But after this, the next 14 days will be, I said that, dark, and dark will cause very low temperature. Sun rays will be on that land where it is Vikram lander has been there. It will go into the darkness side. So the darkness side, and it will be, I said that, very low temperature. Means freezing point, you can say that, below freezing point. And और इसकी वजह से 14 days after that, when the freezing point comes, then electronic equipments क्या हो जाएंगे, खराब हो जाते हैं. They become, what I said that, useless. Then what is the use? So we have to do everything in the first 14 days. We tried our best to, what I said that Vikram lander can work, and the Pragyan rover can come out and then find out some of the work, but it has not been happened. But the success is what I said that our orbiter is still, I said, orbiting, and that they are taking the picture as it is earlier into 2008. The problem is there that it is not been fallen. And what is the purpose? So you have understood that our Vikram lander is the only failure part due to the soft landing, this much, and therefore it is considered that Chandrayaan 2 is 90 to 95% success. GSLV Mach 3 is successfully established. There is no problem with the GSLV Mach 3. It is successful. There is an orbiter is also successfully orbiting. But the problem is there, the Vikram lander, there is some problem is there in that one. It is, I said that, it is what? Not able to land softly. Another purpose kya tha? You know that, all the purpose already you know that. Purpose kya tha? Wicket. Means water, in situ analysis, chemical composition, topographic mapping. It is, I said that, improved information about what? Wicket. So water, I said, another point I said that in situ analysis, C for chemical position, chemical composition, T for topography. These are the there, but at the same time, suppose I said another one, geotail study. Geotail you know that this is our, I said that Earth. This is our Earth. And here we have, I said that suppose sun, and due to the sun, there is a solar winds which are, I said that from the sun, what is coming? Solar winds are coming, and there is a magnetic fields are there also, and the magnetic field of the earth, when it is coming over there, so the magnetic field of the earth, electromagnetic waves of the earth and the electromagnetic waves of the, I said that sun, both have collided and they have created a magnetosphere. So here it will be magnetosphere like this, और यहाँ पर पीछे जाएगा तो in the front it will be tried to compress, and in the back of this sun position back, there will be what I said that there will be a tail. So this magnetosphere, magnetic field around the earth, it is looking like tail, it is known as a geotail. And here we have, I said that here we have a moon, which is, I said that this is our moon, and the moon ke charo taraf who is moving? I said that orbiter. This orbiter is also taking the picture of this geotail. So this orbiter, that the Chandrayaan 2 is doing the study of, Chandrayaan 2 orbiter is doing study of, yes, I said that geotail. So this is, I said that what is the magnetic, I said that magnetosphere around earth is there, that has to be studied by, I said that orbiter. So I said these are another, these are the, I said that purpose is perhaps clear, that is all the four at their improved study, information about it, and some latest study it has to do. And also it has to do the geotail study. The orbiter has to do geotail study, and still geotail study the Chandrayaan 2 is doing. And then another, again the world community has raised the same question. What he has raised the question? In the Chandrayaan 1, what we have seen, they have raised the question about our India's criticism, why India is investing and all. So it can be for the Mangalyaan also. The answer will be poverty, hunger, LDI is so much low. India should work on the socio-economic development instead of investing. मैंने बोला कि जो पैसा खर्च होता है उतने पैसे में whatever the money which is investing in the Chandrayaan 1, we can make the 6-7 bridges in the India, that much that we are investing. So it's not a big deal, but because of that, India is improving there, and I said that's such a high level. And when the ISRO will move ahead, then India will also, I get some kind of what more, I said that revenue in the near future. हो सकता है कि in the coming time, the people will start talking about maybe 30 years, 40 years, that when any man has been landed on the moon, the slowly other will start landing on the moon. Then the Indian people will go for tourism aspect on the moon. Then there will be money for any other country wants to go to the moon. That will be generating revenue. So it is still, or 3-4 point already I have discussed that it will help it. I said that it will boost or inspire the Indian students to come into the space program, and it will help in giving some opportunity to the Indian scientists to what I said that come and work in the Indian Space Agency, those who are working in the other foreign space agency. And it will help in, I said that making India to, when I said that technological partner with this such a high level of elite group of what is the space technology countries. So this is the achievement of India that India has done. So the same question can come for the, I said that Chandrayaan 2, and the same kind of reply on the basis of the criticism that we have to give. And the purpose is also, I have said that earlier it is the same. Only I said that the purpose which has been changed here, it is, I said that only geotail that I have discussed with you. Now I said perhaps it is clear to all of you. It is clear to all of you about the Chandrayaan 2. It is clear to all of you about Chandrayaan 2. Chandrayaan 2, I said Chandrayaan 2 is clear. I have said that it is July 2019 and GSLV Mach 3 M1 and payload is 3800 kg. And then there is an orbiter, Vikram lander and Pragyan rover. Perhaps it is similar as, okay, and as you know that the similarly as the Chandrayaan 1 has been sent, the similarly Chandrayaan 2 through the GSLV Mach 3 M1 in 2019, it has been set into the, what I said that around the moon, and its weight is 3800 kg because it is carrying the lander as well as the rover. So the lander from the orbiter detached and it has been fallen, but by reaching only 2 km, by reaching only 2 km above, I said that it has not been fall properly and it has lost its, what I said that connection with the India. And thereafter I said moon, and another, it is an importance of 14 days due to the failure of the Vikram lander. You know that I said this is the earth if it is, and then moon takes 28 days to move revolve around. I said that one revolution of moon is 28 days around. It means the on the moon there the one side will have 14 days light and 14 days dark. So if there 14 days will be light, so when our Vikram lander has fallen, then the 14 days tak it will, I said that our Indian ISRO is keep on trying to contact with the Vikram lander, but after 14 days it is useless because 14 days tak to we can that our any system यदि मैं भेजूंगा, if I will send a Vikram lander onto the moon, it will work for 14 days. But after 14 days it will come into the dark, and dark means I said that temperature is very low and all the electronic equipment of I said which one Vikram lander and the rover will, I said that stop working, and then it is finished, job is finished. So हमारे लिए important, what is the important part for us, it is what I said that Vikram lander if it has fallen, he has to work for 14 days, give all the information, then the rest is over. So this is the, I said that, but our for Vikram lander हम लोगों ने इसीलिए ISRO and the K-Shivam keep on, I said that trying to that our Vikram lander which has been not been able to fall softly, he should reply. हम लोगों ने 14 days तक wait किया so that he can do something, but it is not. Thereafter we the hope become zero. And then I said that only so the Chandrayaan 2 is able to successfully, means GSLV Mach 3 is a successfully established orbiter, and orbiter started moving successfully, orbiter and lander get detached, and the lander started, I said that coming down, all the things are okay, only 2 km above it has been collided. So the, and what is the purpose of it? The purpose of Chandrayaan 2 is similar, same, wicket, and it is an improved, I said that information about water in situ analysis, C4, I said that chemical composition finding and reading, and topographic mapping of, I said that the moon. Somebody is talking about atmosphere, moon pe atmosphere hota hi nahi hai. Some books are talking about atmosphere of the moon, there is no atmosphere on the moon. Understood it? So, and also another it is doing the geotele study, and geotele study के बारे में बताया मैंने. This is if there is an earth and it is the sun is this one, earth is this one, so and there is an electromagnetic field around the earth, and there is a sun rays have what electromagnetic field, they are colliding above certain height above the earth, and they are, I said that creating magnetosphere. Here the magnetosphere is what I said that little thin due to the sun rays are coming, but opposite of the sun it will be looking like moving like away tail. So there is it is known as this magnetosphere. This magnetosphere is looking like tail, and it is known as around the earth, it is known as geotail. So who can study geotail? Means if it is a moon, यदि ये moon है तो moon के around our orbiter is there, yes. This orbiter is moving around moon and they keep on studying the geotail. So our orbiter of the moon is, I said that, studying about, बेटा ऑर्बिटर लाइट डार्क में नहीं चला जाता है, ऑर्बिटर इज नॉट ऑन द लैंड, ऑर्बिटर इज मूविंग, okay, orbiter is moving around the sun. I am talking about the Vikram lander which has fallen on to this one, and if it will go back, then it will be, I said, the temperature will be very low. And it is, I said, that orbiter, it is, I said that this satellite which is moving orbiter, so when it is coming into little bit in dark, then it will be, there is solar panel and it takes a revolution in 1 day. So it is not for 1 day, it is very fast taking the revolution around the moon. So it is for few minutes, something like that, it is coming into the little bit dark. That orbiter doesn't have problem. Vikram lander and Pragyan I am talking about. Clear? Kyunki orbiter can have a solar panel, so many things. So still it is working over there. So we have understood about, and then I said that what is the problem it is there. What is the problem it is there? It is clear to you. The problem yahi hai ki criticism that the world community, and how do the India has given the answer about it, the similar as the Chandrayaan 1. So we have seen Chandrayaan 1 and then Chandrayaan 2. And और एक चीज और बता दूं कि यहाँ पर they have I said that in the Chandrayaan 1 we have found the water, and as well there is a helium-3 large amount of helium-3 gas, and it is in a fuel. Yes or not? Helium is fuel, and this is more than, it is helium-3 on the moon is more than our coal and petroleum reserve of the world. So helium-3 has such an amount of high energy, जो कि हमारे पास coal और petroleum, whatever the coal and petroleum energy, I said that my biomass energy that we have, this kind of, I said that fossil energy, it is much more than that you can think of helium-3. So in the future we can utilize moon as, and I said that somewhere if I am going there, then we can utilize that helium-3 as an energy. Understood? In the future, suppose in our space technology, helium as a gas that we started using, then we will land over the moon, we will fill it, then again we can move ahead. Yes, so that could be there, the helium-3, and we can return back also. Suppose I said helium-3 is there and we landed on the moon, and suppose we have gone through the less energy and we filled it and again returned back. So that could be there in the, what I said, that helium, and then water availability that it is there. Next point, बेटा एटमॉस्फेयर से क्या होता है, एटमॉस्फेयर से क्या होता है, ग्रेविटी इज देयर ना बेटा, ग्रेविटी इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. ग्रेविटी, if anything falling, it will be atmosphere will pull or gravity will pull. You are missing this kind of concept beta. So under the gravity it is started falling, but somehow it has, what I said, that lost its control and then fallen down. Vikram lander. Orbiter is still moving on and it is taking the picture, and similarly so many job earlier Chandrayaan 1 was doing topographic mapping. बेटा अनफोल्ड का मतलब इंडियन फ्लैग को गाड़ देना है, मतलब कि वो नहीं कि आप दैट यू कैन से दैट द इट इज अनफोल्डिंग लाइक दिस. मीन्स द इंडियन फ्लैग हैज बीन ओवर देयर. ओके, इंडियन someone has come and that who has that India has reached there. Beta moon impact probe is in the Chandrayaan 1 and Vikram lander. It is not the lander is supposed to be big, very big. It is you can think of the lander weight was itself 1300. It is around 1300 1200 lander weight, but moon impact weight, it is in a small payload. It is of I can say that 80-90 kg, and within the lander there is a rover. So in the Chandrayaan 1 there is an, I said that in the Chandrayaan 1 there is a moon impact probe, but in the Chandrayaan 2 there is an only lander, there is an orbiter, lander and rover, all these three are there. Both are different beta, okay. And orbiter is functioning in the same way as it is earlier. Now we are going to start, it is, I said that Mangalyaan 1. So before coming into the Mangalyaan 1, I said simply Chandrayaan 1, which has been launched in the 2008, and with the help of Pslv C11, and the payload which has been carried, its weight is around 1000 kg, and it is successfully able to reach to the, I said that in the orbit of in the orbital of moon, and that orbiter started orbiting around moon, and then this is carrying the 11 payloads from the India side, 5 payload and the 6 payload from the foreign countries. And then when the India was carrying a payload, and then you can think of that it has one moon impact probe which has been fallen onto the moon, and it is unfurled the flag of India. Okay, someone has come here. So this is, I said that Indian flag. It's not about, I said that kapda or वगैरह ये लेकर की in furling, like here it is, there can be a metal which can, I said that, and then it is the map of, it is a, I said that flag of India like this. So and another point it is, I am talking about that in the, it is the Chandrayaan 1 has worked on wicket, water, and find out water on the moon. This is the one of the achievement done by the India. No one has done earlier before India in 2008. So India is one of the country who has been able to, I said that through the Chandrayaan 1, again I said that through the Chandrayaan mission 1, able to find the water presence into the presence of water in the on the moon. And thereafter we have seen there is a chemical composition study, and we have been able to find helium-3 gas, and then we have been able to see topographic mapping and in situ analysis, how do the origin of moon can help the origin, understanding the origin of solar system, earth and all. So these are the 4 things are there, and thereafter we have been able to see, like I said, that criticism part, and another it is, I said that how do the India replied. And and this is the Pslv, but Chandrayaan 2, which is, I said that carrying orbiter, lander and rover, 2019 GSLV Mach 3, its payload is 3800 kg, and it is successfully able to reach to the, I said 22nd July it has been sent, and somewhere in the month of August it has been able to reach. So I said that 10-15 days it will take around to reach, and I can't say exactly, but it takes some days, and it is able to reach around the moon, and the orbiter, after coming into the fixed position in the orbital around orbit around the moon, then the lander has been detached, and it is detaching, but by coming 2 km above it is lost its control and it has been fallen down. So the lander and the rover cannot give any information to the India, and it is very much important कि 14 days कैसे survive करना था, कि यदि 14 days it is able to give information, then it will be good, because if it has fallen onto the moon surface, then the moon surface can go at the back, there will be a dark for 14 days. यदि geography का idea होगा तो कुछ समय के लिए, जैसे India is having, what I said that our earth has some 12 hours day and 12 hours night. Similarly, it depends upon, I said that the rotation is very slow, revolution and rotation both are around 28 days. Clear? Both are around 20, rotation and revolution. Both are, rotation on its axis, moon is around 28 days, revolution around the earth is also 28 days. Therefore, for 14 days the one part is always in the night. So that is causing the really problem for any satellite. If it goes on to the landing and the lander is landing, then 14 days it can work. Because of that, after 14 days there will be very low temperature and the electronic equipments will be vanished. So, and also right now what the orbiter is moving around, it is taking the picture of the moon and then analyzing each and everything, and orbiter is also studying the geotail of what I said that around Earth. So this is about yes, geotail is a part of Van Allen belt. So Mangalyaan 1, and perhaps if we understood Chandrayaan 2 the similar way Mangalyaan is there. Mangalyaan 1 I said that 2013 it has been sent. I said that before in the similar fashion. Let me show you. In similar fashion, Mangalyaan has been also, that is orbiting around, and this is in a PSLV C25. It is in a PSLV C25 in 2013, and in the month of November it has been launched, and it is able to reach after 299 days. 299 days it is able to reach the, I said that Mars. So PSLV C25, and it is in a PSLV XL C25, and then in the same way PSLV has a 4-stage solid liquid, and you know that S139, SL2 42.5, S7 L2.5. Similarly, it will go, and then they started. I said that revolving around. I said that Earth. And that is, I said that after that they started around the Earth every time small fuel, and then geosynchronous transfer orbit, and then slowly and slowly. I know that around this Mars is around 3 crore kilometer away from the, around 3 crore 3.4 something crore kilometer away from the, I said that Earth. So it's not a 3,86,000 kilometer like Moon, but it is, I said that 3 crore kilometer away from this one. So you know that if it is very far, then he has to carry very less weight, and every time when it is coming near to the Earth, a small amount of energy has been, I said that, born, and it is pushed into the further longer elliptical orbit, and slowly and slowly you can be able to see this is a geosynchronous transfer orbit or Hohmann transfer orbit. Yes. And this started moving. This is not very near, it is very far, and generally in the generally we have to decide कब हमें मार्स पे जाना होगा. मार्स का पोजीशन एंड अर्थ पोजीशन दोनों का पता हो कि वो नियरेस्ट हो, then we should launch. It is not that any year of a day or any month we can launch our moon mission, Mangalyaan mission, because we need to know that how to send those so that it can come into the orbit of, I said that Mars, and it should be nearest. The time when I have to send the Mars mission, then that time it should be, this Mars should be nearest to the, what I said that Earth, and there should be some particular year should be there when it is very nearer to the Earth. That time we should send it, and India in the 2013 it has been sent Mars mission, or it is also known as MOM, Mars Orbiter mission. So around when it comes into the Mars gravity, it started revolving around the Mars, and it takes 72 hours to, what I said that, orbit around Mars. So this way, this is, I said that Mangalyaan 1 has been able to reach to the 2013. It has been sent in the November month, and it is able to reach somewhere in the September 2014. 2014 means it is taken around 299 days. Okay, it is very far, and then this is I said that that again all the point it is the first ever in the it is the first nation of the world, first nation of the world reaches Mars in the first attempt. Reaches Mars in the first attempt. Already it is sent by who? I said that Pslv C11 and you know that जितने बड़े भेजे जाएंगे हमारे PSLV का सबसे बड़ा एक्सेल ही है, चाहे वो चंद्रयान 1 लो, whether you take a मंगलयान, if it has to be gone, क्योंकि PSLV XL is the largest. So the first nation of the world reaches Mars in the first attempt. Okay, this is the one of the best quality, and India became the country after I said that earlier USA has sent, then Europe has sent, and thereafter only Russia, no China and all. So still China has not been able to send toward the Mars. So USA, Europe and Russia, and after that India, it is a high pride for India, and the first pride is the first attempt. None of the country who has been able to reach Mars in the first attempt, they have taken 2-3 attempts to reach to the better. Sometimes they used to miss the orbit of Mars and then it become unsuccessful. So you can think of how much I said that very highly sophisticated technology India is having. So it is the first nation of the world, and then USA, Europe and Russia after that. And another it is I said that only it prepared in 15 months. It is also record, so many records for Mangalyaan. 15 months may everything prepared, and then it has been Mangalyaan movie. We have been also said that it in only in 15 months, and also the fourth point it is very much important, only in 450 crore that our moon mission has been able to reach to that. I said that Mars mission has been able to reach to the Mars orbit, and it is known as Mars Orbiter Mission, MOM, Mars Orbiter Mission. Mars Orbiter Mission, and you can be able to so understood that these are the 4 things which is very much important, that it is I said that first nation of the world reaches Mars in the, and then USA and Europe, Russia ke baad India, and it is a record 15 months prepared everything, and it has been sent, and only in 450 crore. Generally other country who has I said that any Mars mission, that is in Europe, USA and Russia, it is around 5 to 6 times that the cost has been occurred for them. So India is only 450 crore, you know that only 450 crore it is able to reach over there. This is the one of the highest record of India who has done something like this, 450 crore. Got it? So India Mangalyaan mission is highly successful mission ever, and then similar in the similar month I said that USA has also sent, in similar month USA has also sent, and it's our mission name is MOM, Mars Orbiter Mission, Mars Orbiter Mission or Mangalyaan 1, and USA has also sent, its name was MAVEN, MAVEN. So that you just remember, USA has also sent the Mars mission and Mars Orbiter Mission, and it is known as MAVEN. So you must remember, and they have taken also in the month of November, because there will be some fixed date around which I can send towards the I said Mars, because it will be closest. So thereafter in the month of November, MAVEN has been also sent. Clear? So still that it is, we are doing lots of study, but iske paas technology zyada tha. What the study of what the Mangalyaan has to study, the same way we have to remember, you know that so here it is I said that W and then I in situ analysis, C for chemical composition, T for this one. So I said that if I am talking about there is also because moon has very less gravity, as you know that, therefore he is not able to attract the gases of the atmosphere, therefore all the gaseous atmosphere has been escape out, therefore moon doesn't have atmosphere. But I said that Mars has atmosphere, so they are also studying atmosphere of Mars, okay. And then methane gas, the presence of atmosphere of the Mars they are studying. These are the water, in situ analysis, chemical composition, topography study, all these things are there, they are studying, but at the same time they are studying the atmosphere of Mars and methane gas, remember that, atmosphere of Mars and then methane gas study has to be done. So this is, I said that Mangalyaan mission, and then you know that there is also, I said that Mangalyaan mission, which is one of the, I said that successful mission that the world community is saying, and again India has shown proud in 2013 only with the help of Pslv, and a very, I said that less amount, 450 crore, we are able to send the Mangalyaan mission into the orbit of Mars. बेटा हर रास्ते में यदि आपको, if you have to go towards, I said that aeroplane has to go some direction, then they have some direction is there, na? So everything is their projection, we should not know about the science of it, huh? Beta, there is some projection is there, na? We have to decide the projection, we have to decide if we have to go far, then we have to decide our projection how to go for. Okay, यदि मुझे यहाँ से यहाँ जाना है तो I'll take this projection. If I have to go far, then I'll take the more better projection to go far and again. So this is the technology that the ISRO scientists knowing that how to do that. Okay, so that is the better they are knowing. It is clear. Now my next job is that we have by doing it is the first Mangalyaan, means it is the first interplanetary, it is the first interplanetary mission of India. First interplanetary mission of India, it is the first interplanetary mission of India. Can you say that Mars, Mangalyaan is the first interplanetary mission of India by the Pslv C, I said that 25 at able to reach the first interplanetary mission, that you should also remember, it is clear. So my point is there, I have to talk about ISRO, telemetry, tracking and command network. What the word I said that ISRO tracking, itna hi hota hai. ISRO means ISRO tracking, but there are some extra words are there that we are talking about ISRO telemetry, tracking and command network. ISRO means telemetry, means I said that from the tele means from the far distances some measurement has to be done. Tracking means the tracking has to be done, and then I said that command network. So let us see about, I said that there is one is there, here it is a spacecraft control center. Another it is, I said that IDSN, and I said that Indian Deep Space Network, and here it is ISSDC, means Indian Space Science, Indian Space Science Data Center. I said, and all are in the, I said that Bangalore. All these organizations are in the Bangalore. Remember that, and the head body is, I said that ISTRAC. So they are, ISTRAC is controlling all this. So you can be able to see that IDSN, Indian Deep Space Network. Nearby Bangalore, there is a Byalalu. What is the name I am saying? What the name I am saying? It is Byalalu. What the name I said, Byalalu. It is in a place nearby Bangalore. It is a place nearby. It is a place nearby Bangalore. Byalalu. Just in the Bangalore district, Byalalu is there. So all are in Bangalore. All are in Bangalore. You can say that Bangalore. Bangalore. All are in Bangalore. Clear? Now I am going towards Indian Deep Space Network. In Bangalore, there is an Indian Deep. What is the, just bifurcate this word, Indian Deep Space Network. Indian Deep Space Network. So here it is, I said that in Byalalu, there is an, I said that big means 32 meter. You know that one building, 4-story building height is known as 15 meter, 15 meter hota hai, 15 to 16 meter 4-story building height. 4-story building height, and if I am talking about 32 meter, you can think of 8-meter story building, that 8-story building height, and there is a 32-meter wide antenna. You know that the wide antennas are there, and there is a large antennas in the Byalalu, large antennas in the Byalalu, and they are getting, I am talking about Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2 and Mangalyaan. These are the mission which is in the deep space. So we have to take the information from them, and who is taking the information? Information and datas, everything, that who is taking, that the big antenna of 32 meters, just making into idea that how big will be there. So there are the antennas which are, I said that at Byalalu, which are receiving information and data from Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Mangalyaan 1. Means whichever in the deep space there will be something will be there, they will take the information. Even it can take the information of other satellite. So Indian Deep Space Network, it is, I said that collecting data and informations जो भी मिल रहा है. Okay, so this is, I said that Indian Deep Space Network. So perhaps this point is clear. What is the job of IDSN? Means I said that receiving data. It is, I said that data. Clear? One word. It is collecting the data and information, and it is given to Indian Space Science Data Center. So this, it is also in the Bangalore. So this data collected by the IDSN, Indian Deep Space Network, it has given to the Indian Space Science Data Center. Our Indian Space Science Data Center will give these photographs, data's information to the one of the our, I said that one of our Antriksh, or it can give to the Bhuvan as a geo web portal of India, जहाँ पे photos रहेंगे, and it can give the anywhere which is where it is required, wherever the different centers in India, where these photos demands are there, the government body organization are there, it will send. So ये क्या करेगा, receive करेगा, it will receive the data from the IDSN and send it to the required region. And the spacecraft control center, what it is, it will keep on tracking the, what I said that tracking the those Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2 और Mangalyaan जो भी हैं, इसको it will keep on tracking. You know that control center, spacecraft control center. So it is the, there are the three organization under the ISTRAC, and what is the full form of ISTRAC? It is, I said that ISRO telemetry, means telemetry में सब दूर की चीजों को measure करना, telemetry and tracking and command network. So the spacecraft is what is tracking and commanding how to move, and then the IDSN is taking the, what I said that data, and this data has been given to ISSDC. So this way, we can be able to see, like I said, I said that the three things which are working together in Bangalore. Beta, why it is located? This should not be the question. I said why it is located, because Bangalore, it has been, I said, in the good position, climate is okay throughout the, I said that आप देखिए कई आंसर्स हो सकते हैं, you just getting into the question, you should have your answer, you should not ask this question from me, huh? You just ask to the, I said that better to the geography teacher, and I can answer about it. You know that आप कहाँ work करना चाहते हो, where you want to work day and night 20 and 24 into 365, 24 into 365, in which region you want to work, tell me. Huh? Where the climate throughout the year is supposed to be, what I said that, good. Where the climate throughout the year is supposed to be, what I said that, good. Clear, that much I can say now. Okay, and that is also near to the equator. Okay, और यहाँ पर if you go to the, I said that whether there will be a rainfall during the winter, there will be a rainfall during the summer, little bit rainfall. The climate of the this one is very good. UPSC will never ask such question, beta, never ever ask such question. Clear, and मैं ये भी कह सकता हूँ so many things, that is it is near to the magnetic equator, but it is not required. Okay, and when the datas are coming, I said that it will be less fluctuation. जब वहाँ से आएगा तो fluctuation less होगा. It is near to the, in the Kerala there is an, I said that you remember Thumba equatorial rocket launching, TERL, it is magnetic equator, so it is nearby magnetic equator. तो सर वहाँ पे क्यों नहीं किया? तो doesn't matter wherever the एक ही factor नहीं होते. If the question has been asked what is the cause of World War I, what is the cause of World War II, so one factor cannot be the reason behind it, so many, है ना. So थोड़ा सा तो मैंने आपको आइडिया दे दिया, but this question will not be important बेटा. But हमने फिर भी आपके क्वेश्चन को लिया, and I try to give the answers to you. The climatic condition lying near to the magnetic equator, it will less fluctuation of the, I said that the information, the datas which are coming towards the, I said this one, they will come directly, it will the ideation. So these are the points we can say. So we have been able to understand these three missions, and then how do the organizations are working. IDSN, Indian Deep Space Network, it is taking the data. Only it is, I have said that there is a large antennas are there. It is a large antennas, and these large antennas are keep on receiving the data. I said that they are receiving what? Information and data, they are taking the data. Antenna पे receive किया जाएगा ना. So it is receiving the those waves and the data के form में, information के form में, and that is the job of ideation. Silicon Valley is something else, beta, huh? So we have been able to see, like I said, that this is about Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2 and all. The next point that we can be able to see, Irnss, and I have discussed a lot about it, beta. Irnss, and there are, I said that 7 satellite, and you can say that Indian regional navigation satellite system, Indian regional navigation satellite system. So it is not the global level, it is at the regional level, and there are 7 satellites, and in which 3 are geostationary and 4 are geosynchronous. And you know that if you want to clear this examination, at what latitude, at what longitude it is making angle and all, it is not required at all. And if you want to not to clear, to get the large amount of information about this Irnss, then go, I can make you remember this geo are at the angle of latitude of 34 degree, 83 degree longitude, and then 132 degree longitude. So it is not required at all. I can give all this information, and some are geosynchronous, and that is 55, 111 degree like this. So this is not required at all. If it is somewhere written that okay, somewhere sir ne bataya tha it is above, I said that it is above the equator, तो somewhere कुछ latitude पे longitude पे ही होंगे. Suppose I said that if it is India, so above geostationary, so it will be above the equator. So one it will be here it is, and 34 degree longitude, this is the longitudes are known as, and one it is I said that at equator above it is, and the which angle, and it is I said that 83 degree and then 132. So these are the three along the equator, 34, 83, 132, and there are some angle making, I said that the two are here geosynchronous. To one it is covering like this, another is also covering the better way India. So better coverage of India. So there are the 7 satellites which has been sent, and this has been started in, I said that the year of Mangalyaan, the same year before sending Mangalyaan, we have started sending our Irnss. So Irnss 1A has been sent. Similarly, I said that Irnss 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, Irnss 1F. So I said that, and Irnss 1G, and Irnss 1A we have sent in the 2013 before the Mars mission. I said that it has been sent, but you know that when the 1G has been launched and the 7 has been completed, but in between 1A, हर एक में एक टाइम क्लॉक भी होता है. Everyone has a time clock, that is an atomic, in the atomic clock which is trying to fix the exact time. So what I said that the atomic clock of Irnss 1 has been atomic clock, क्या हो गया? It is not working. So what happened? We have to send another for this. In place of 1A, we started sending Irnss 1H, but 1H is unsuccessful. That is, I said that partial. Orbit में तो पहुंच गया, but orbit में establish नहीं हो पाया. Perhaps you remember that out of PSLV total, the 2 are unsuccessful and 1 is unsuccessful, and this is the one I said that partially unsuccessful, 1H. Then India, so again that we should have 7, then this is not working, this is not working, 1H is also not a, so we have a 6, then again we have sent 1I. So we have been able to see now there is a 7 are there. The group of these 7 satellites, 3 in the geostationary, 4 in the geosynchronous, known as Navik. Constellation means satellite constellation, constellation group of satellites. So now for navigation of Indian satellite constellation, navigation of Indian constellation. Constellation means satellite constellation. Lots of 7 satellite constellation. Navigation of Indian constellation of satellite. Clear hai? Constellation of satellite. The 7 are there. So navigation of Indian constellation of satellite. This is the Navik. Irnss is a single satellite. It is not a navigation satellite. but it is I said that completely 7 will help in the navigation of India. So, this is I said that because of that what happened, 7 has been able to I said because of these 7 satellites we can say that it is covering the whole India, it is covering whole India at a 36,000 kilometer above, and it is also covering I said that 1500 kilometer nearby the Indian other regions, 1500 kilometer. It is not only India, I said that it is also covering the 1500 kilometer range. So, 1500 kilometer range it is extra covering. So, any country, Sri Lanka, Maldives or Myanmar, anyone who is coming in this region, so they can take the facility of IRNSS. So, navigation, that is I said that position, navigation and then time, किस position पे, longitude, latitude, and then and height, and in which direction it is moving, navigation, and at what time. So, P and T, that it is giving about the knowledge about what P and T completely, and adjoining the primary service area it is also giving, this is known as a primary service area. And this is I said that 7 satellite has been, or in the future India is thinking about +4, then it will become 11, then there will be another extended service area, it can give the 4 more, if it will be there it will cover the more area. So, it can be an extended service area in the future, extended service area. So, this is I said that this is we can be able to see that this is for the navigation of India 7 satellite, and it is able to give the also navigational aspects of India to the other. Now, what is the India is using? India is using GPS or now in the 2000 probably India will start Navic also. India is using I said that Navic. कुछ लोग कहते भी हैं कि हमारे फ़ोन में अब Navic जो ऐप आने लग गया है, तो इन द फ्यूचर GPS हटाकर Navic you will start running. So, GPS, you know that they have S band. Transponder होते हैं ना जिसकी frequency, that there are the, I can say that transponders are, you know that receiver and transmitting the information or frequencies, it is I said that transponder. तो ट्रांसपोंडर जो सबसे नीचे से स्टार्ट होता है LSC, कैन यू रिमेंबर LSCX, आप ऐसे ही याद रखना, डू नॉट गो फॉर रिमेंबरिंग दैट बाय हार्ट, बट आई थिंक व्हेन आई विल से समथिंग यू कैन रिमेंबर, लाइक LSCX, कैन यू रिमेंबर? नाउ देयर इज LSCX band, and then there is a KU band, there will be K band and K band. Can you remember now? Can you remember now? First I have said LSCX, then I said that KU, K. I have said LSCX, KU, K and K band I have said. Clear? And after that another it is V band and W band. These are the different transponders, and it is moving from low frequency to the high frequency, and it is about 1 to 2 kilohertz, and it is 1 to 2, it is 2 to 4, it is 4 to 8, like this, and 8 to 12, and then 12 to 18, 18 to 27, 27 to I said that 40, like this, 40 to 75, or W is 75 to 110. So, this is the way that it is I said that frequency of these transponders are there, and you know that if the frequency, listen me carefully, frequency has a problem also. You know that our earth has around there is a troposphere, stratosphere. Around the earth there is a troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and then thermosphere and exospheres are there. Yes, और इसी में हमारा आयनोस्फीयर भी होता है, आयन जहाँ पे आयन्स होते हैं. Understood? So if it is, I said that frequencies are coming, let me tell you, if the frequency is very high, then what will happen, that there are the several gases and particles in the atmosphere. So a frequency, they can collide, and if the frequency will go down, there will be weak frequency. Yes or not? So high frequency, sometimes what happened, high frequency, sometimes what happened, it is by the Earth's atmosphere, dust particle, gaseous particle, ions, they collide. And if it is coming from the higher distances, longer distance above the, I said maybe, I said 36,000 kilometer, kahin se bhi aa raha ho, the limb, similarly GPS is the medium earth orbit of USA, if it is coming, they can collide and they will lose its signal properly, it cannot give the picture. So the weak, I said that signal will be there, weak signal. Understood it? And the USA is using S band. यदि ये कोलाइड नहीं करेगा तो इट विल गिव द, इफ इट इज नॉट कोलाइडिंग इट विल गिव द बेस्ट पिक्चर. क्लियर? बट व्हाट द इंडिया, दिस इज अबाउट द यूएसए, इफ नो कोलिजन, द बेस्ट पिक्चर ऑफ द पोजीशन. Did you understand that this is the USA is using only S band in their GPS, only S band in their GPS, but India is using S band and better to write first L band and S band both. If I say that S band collide and it is not able to move down properly, if the S band, if there is an, I said that S band, I said that collide, then the L band, which is I said that low frequency but high wavelength, it can easily enter into the Earth's atmosphere, reaching to the Earth. So India is using S band, L band also. The L band is of low, very low frequencies. It is, you can see that India is using L band and S band both. But USA is a problem is there, he is using S band only. So S band sometimes become weak, so he is not able to give the good picture to the, what I said, that position of any moving object, navigation aspect. But L band of India, S band, if the India is using L band and S band is high frequency, it can collide. Simple idea, that do not get into too much. And but L band has, I said that low frequency means high wavelength, it can go easily cross the ionosphere, atmosphere and come to the ground and take the better picture of it and say that this is locating, this object is locating here. Clear? So India is, I said that India is using, if I am talking about, India is using GPS, India is using NAVIC. So it is, India is using in the NAVIC L band and S band. He can give the better quality picture up to the, I said that 40 meter. मतलब कि suppose a car has been able, a Uber has been able to reach your home and it is showing that it is reached home, but probably if you will come out, you will say that this car is 40 meter away from your home, your house. Clear? So that could be a possibility, that 40 meter far, but in case of India, if the Uber in your mobile it is showing the Uber car has been reached your home, then it will be hardly, यदि थोड़ा सा changes भी होंगे तो 5 meter, 10 meter, इतने differences नजर आएंगे. Okay, so the quality of positioning of IRNSS is better than the quality of IRNSS is better than GPS on the basis of this. Clear? And another, it is, I said that India is using geo, always above India. Understood it? So this is the way that India's, I said that a navigational satellite is better than, I said that GPS of America. Right now India is using this one. Now why India did not started yet? Let me go back little bit. India started sending IRNS in the, I said that 2013, yes, in the 2013, and the last one he has sent that 2018. So 2018 May, from the 2013 to 2018, IRNS is completely established in the, what I said that geo and in the geo 36,000 kilometer. 36,000 kilometer above on the, I said that in the geosynchronous earth orbit, and then 4 and 3 in the geostationary earth orbit. So 2013 से 2018 तक. So we can be able to see why India did not started yet. So you know that navigation needs three things, three segments need. Navigation needs three segments. One, it is, I said that space segment. Second, it is, I said that ground segment. And third, it is, I said that user segment. Because user has to get this facility ultimately. So space segment we have sent 3 geo and 4, I said that geostationary, and then 4 geosynchronous, and we have completed the program of in 2013 to 2018 we have completed our, I said that space segment. Now if I have to talk about, so ground segment pe there will be there is a need of, I said that one who can keep on controlling, yes or not. The similar I said that stack, एंड एक स्ट्रैक नहीं हो, स्ट्रैक इजरो ट्रैकिंग एक ही जगह भारत में नहीं होने चाहिए, इसके जो सेगमेंट्स हों भारत के किसी और रीजन में भी बिठाया जाए. IDSN, those who can take the information, send here and there. So it is, I said that required that it should work according to the IRNS demand, means everywhere not the same antenna can work for it. So STRAC means we have to work on IDSN, we have to work on, I said that Indian Space Science Data Center, we have to work on a spacecraft control center. यहाँ पे spacecraft control center नहीं होगा, we have IRNS control center. So there will be IDSN, there will be ISSDC. IDSN means what? Indian Deep Space Network. At Bealalu, what is there? There is a big antennas are there, and it is an Indian Deep Space Network. Means it is networking with the Indian Deep Space. Anyone deep space में उनसे network बना रहे, collecting the datas. Understood? Or in the IRNS also, Indian Deep Space Network has to what? Collect the data. Yes or not? And sending it to the human being on the India, and sending it to the, what I said that IRNS, and then IRNS is sending it to the human being, those who are moving at any position. Okay, आप यहाँ पर हो और इसका information किसी और को दे रहा है, he is that in that region. So if I am getting Uber is this region, so IDSN, or यहाँ पर ISSDC, and this information go to ISSDC, and ISSDC is giving information, and then it is in the form of IRNSS control center. ये स्पेसक्राफ्ट नहीं है बेटा जिसको मुझे कंट्रोल करना है, मुझे किसको कंट्रोल करना है इन द जियो? IRNSS. That is clear. So space segment we India has completed. India is working on, I said that ground segment also, that it is also going to complete this year probably. And user segment हमारा फोन जो हो और जो कंपनी है हमारी फोन की, उसमें हमारा क्या होना चाहिए? Navic should be there. उसके अनुसार से हमारे जो the Android should able to get the Navic, and then I will put Navic, I said that, and they will be able to automatically, there is no need to download it from the I said that download it from I said that in the phone में क्या होता है, that from where you have to download the Navic as an app. Instead our phone should have already Navic. Okay, because if I am purchasing in a phone, there should be a Navic. So user segment, so if when these three things will be completed, then automatically India will start using NAVIC instead of GPS. So it is about, I said that NAVIC, clear. So I said that NAVIC has an I said 2013 actually 3 geostationary and 4, but till now we have sent 9, out of that 1 A is not performing very well, then 1 H we have sent, it is not reached in the orbit properly. Now till 1 I 2018 we have been able to complete, and after this total 7 satellites together known as NAVIC. So navigation Indian constellation of satellite. So then what is the importance of it? It is not covering only India, it is covering the perfect way 1500 kilometer range from the coast of India, the border of India. So it is a primary service area. In the future India is planning to, instead of 7, 4 more satellites, so that it can cover the larger more area, understood. Then the India can give also service to the extended service area. So the but it is 1500 kilometer, this that you should remember, and India is using which GPS has S band only, so therefore it is not able to give the complete clarity of the position and navigation of the, I said that any object which is moving onto the earth. But India is using NAVIC, but it has a L and S band, and it is able, and also all the satellites of navigation, it is in the geo earth orbit, so therefore it is better giving picture of the locality. So quality of IRNSS is far better than GPS, clear. So we have been able to see IRNSS. So this is about the NAVIC and IRNSS. That you can say from the Play Store, it is not needed to, what I said that it is not needed to download any NAVIC, but it will be, phone should have such kind of what quality. Clear? हर्षराज अभी ज्वाइन किया है क्या आपने? सर हेलो सर, क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं? So I said that we have been able to see IRNSS. Perhaps this NAVIC or IRNS is very much clear to you. Means it will it will, अभी आप लोग कभी देखते होंगे railyatri.com, where the rails are coming, at what position, where it is coming, if you have gone anywhere and all. So everyone is able to give their better position, and then this is the way I said. So our fishermen will be also able to get their position, fishermen into the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, and in India the road transportation, railway transportation, and आप कभी आपने railway transportation you must have gone through, that it is getting a better picture. Yes, लेकिन let the NAVIC to come, it will be better and better. Now the next one, it is very much important, gun. This G for GPS, this G for geo, and it is, I said that A for added, वो अभी हमारे पास क्लियर नहीं है, तो बेटा हम कहाँ से कहते हैं what is the extended service area. Again I am telling you, I am requesting all of you, if I am not giving any idea to you, beta, that is, I said that there is a somewhere it is required. Harsraj, class has been started at 5 o'clock. Now your question is sir, starting से पढ़ रहे हैं, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, सभी बच्चों को समझ में आ रहा है. हाँ, Chandrayaan 1 I have finished, Chandrayaan 2 finished, Mangalyaan 1 finished, and then I discuss about some organization. Now you are asking, sir, कुछ भी नहीं, ये क्या होता? What is this question, beta? This is the, you should ask the question, sir. I do not know this area. बेटा स्ट्रोक में पहले ही बताया, फिर क्वेश्चन अभी, why don't all of you what I said that stroke, I said it is the combination of these three. I have said na, what is the structure, what is the, this flow chart means. The flow chart, it shows that flow chart shows that this is the IDSN. What is the job of IDSN? Simple, I am telling it is, and I said that antenna, it's a large antenna in there is an IDSN, there is an ISSDC and a spacecraft control center. Spacecraft control center. These are the three things are there, and then there is an at Bayalalu, there is a very large antennas are there. They are taking all the, I said, information from the, I said that data. They are receiving the data sent by the Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Mangalyaan, anyone. So this is your IDSN. This is clear. Any problem in the IDSN? I am moving and you are asking the question of the back. This is clear. IDSN is clear. Yes, at Bayalalu, it is in Bangalore. आप Bayalalu भूल जाओ. It is in Bangalore. It is in Bangalore. I am just saying some specific. I said that just forget about it. Bangalore. Ideation, I said that ideation, I said that what it is ideation, it is collecting all the datas. This is clear or not? Everyone tell me, beta. Everyone tell me, ideation is clear. It is in a big antenna situated nearby Bangalore, which is collecting and receiving the data from the all Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3, जो भी जाएंगे, deep space में जाएंगे, they will take the photos of it. It is clear, everyone? Yes, everyone is clear ना? Bayalalu. That is ideation is clear. और इसमें क्या science है? What is the science here? It is आप अपने घर पे भी आप क्या करते हो? When you are taking, suppose you have to take the DTH. If you are using DTH outside of the home, what you are using? An antenna which can receive the frequency. Similarly, in our, I said that similarly in our Bangalore, there is to receive the frequencies from the, I said that Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, जो वहाँ पर ऑर्बिटर में घूम रहे हैं, तो वो लोग वहाँ से जो भी पिक्चर लेंगे, whatever the picture that they are taking, they will send it towards what? India. And India में who will be there? One, I said that it is I said that antenna is there who is receiving it. And receive करने के बाद it is sending Indian Space Science Data Center. Indian Space Science Data Center को ये send करता है. And the third element, this is the ground segment also located at Bangalore, will receive data from IDSN. ISSDC will receive the data. जो data आया उस data को कहाँ रखोगे? IDSN में नहीं. Who is responsible for receiving the data? तो जो जिसके पास data गया पहले ideation ने ले लिया, and that it is sending the data to the in the special purpose one organization is there, Indian Space Science Data Center. And now what he started doing, okay, collecting and accordingly जिसको जरूरत होगा जो कंपनी को वो उसको दे देगा. That is ISSDC. Yes or not? Indian Space Science Data Center. Another one I said that spacecraft control center. मीन्स इट इज ट्रैकिंग एंड टेलीमेट्री का मतलब होता है दूर से मेटर करना. टेली मीन्स फार एंड मेट्री मीन्स मेजरमेंट. So from the India we are measuring how do the Chandrayaan is moving and tracking, telemetry and tracking. Understood? Telemetry and tracking. Is it clear? So, and these three together known as, I said that ISTRAC. This is, I said that ISRO, telemetry, tracking and command network. So all these three, I said that organization considered as, and I said that what? ISTRAC. Okay. All these things are together known as, this is clear now. And one student is asking about, I said, so here it is, we are going to see, like I said that now voice is clear to all of you. So here it is, I said that Gagan, sound is clear now. Audible, we have to do Gagan. Audible beta? Audible to all of you? Okay, so here it is, I said that Gagan full form is first G for GPS, A for added geo. Gagan added geo augmented, A for augmented, N for navigation. GPS added geo augmented navigation, GPS added. So what is, I said that in our geo who will be here? Yes, you know that IRNSS, yes or not? And there is an, I said that GPS. So we are already using GPS, yes or not? एंड जीपीएस के किसके साथ जोड़ा गया, जियो. ऑलरेडी IRNS 2018 में आ चुका है. 2018 में वी हैव एस्टैब्लिश्ड, बट we are not utilizing because of what I said, that struck for the navigation aspect, but it is ready to work. So what we have done, GPS and Geo में जो IRNS है, they have been added, and we have increased the navigation aspects of I said that correct landing of, accurate landing of aircraft. Accurate landing of aircraft. Listen me carefully. Accurate बेटा, this is not black hole का जरूरत नहीं है बेटा. Black hole is not the question of it. आप इसको ज्योग्राफी में पढ़ लें. It is in a very big, high energy, high gravitational waves concept is there, and highest gravitation that I can say till now, because this is not the, I said that space technology black hole I have to clear. It is clear. It is an astronomical part of it. In the geography you can. और आपके फ़ोन में GPS नहीं वर्क करता है, ये तो आप अपने वोडाफोन जिसका होगा उससे बात करिएगा, क्यों दिखाइए क्यों नहीं GPS वर्क करता है. सो नाउ यहाँ ध्यान दे बेटा. गिव हियर and something, if it is not clear, again watch the video when it will be downloaded. So again I Gagan, it is I said that GPS aided means GPS of USA, which is moving in the medium earth orbit, 24 satellites of GPS, you know that 24 satellites which are moving in the medium earth orbit, and it is giving navigation to the whole world, that we know that. And our Indian IRNS, it has been 2013 to 2018 it has been established, but we have not started due to the 3 segments to be complete. But we are using GPS and Geo, this IRNS दोनों को ऐड कर दिया, and augmented the navigation for whose navigation, the better accurate landing of aircraft. This is clear or not? What is the use of Gagan? Tell me, what is the use of Gagan? It is clear to all of you the use of Gagan. Gagan is using, I said that for the accurate landing of aircraft, that the position of, I said that aircraft is better. If the position of, I said that aircraft is better, and who is making satellites of GPS and satellites of IRNS. IRNS is already there into the 36,000 kilometer we have established. Everyone is clear? Your answer is not coming, because if it is not clear, then how can I move ahead beta? GPS aided geo augmented navigation. GPS aided geo augmented navigation. It is GPS aided. Gagan full form is first G for GPS, A for aided. Matlab we are helping. GPS is helping Geo means IRNS, and I said that augmenting the navigation, and then navigation of what? अभी हम लोगों ने अर्थ के नेविगेशन को नहीं यूज किया, बट वी आर यूजिंग दिस वन फॉर द, आई सेड दैट एक्यूरेट लैंडिंग ऑफ आवर एयरक्राफ्ट. क्लियर? एंड इसका मतलब है हु विल बी हियर हु इज टुगेदर, इसरो एंड आई सेड दैट एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया, दे टुगेदर दे मेड इट. ISRO and Airport Authority of India, ISRO and Airport Authority of India together is utilizing Gagan for the, I said that better augmentation of navigation. And what is the augmentation of navigation? This is, I said that accurate landing of aircraft. Accurate landing of aircraft. So it is also known as satellite based augmentation of navigation. This is clear to you? So this is about the Gagan that I have talked about. Clear? Gagan, it is for the, remember that, accurate landing of aircraft. Next one I said that Gemini. Next one, it is about the Gemini. In 2017, there is opsc cyclone. यदि नहीं याद हो तो you can remember now. In 2017, opsc cyclone, and then 20 fishermen lost in here. 20 fishermen lost here. It is clear? Around the Malabar coast, Kerala. 2017 opsc cyclone and 20 fishermen. Then what happened? Inquest and Hyderabad Institute. Inquest means Indian National Center, Indian National Center for Ocean Information Service. Ocean Information Service. Inquest means ocean से related जो भी information है, that service. Inquest is a body, Indian National Center for Ocean Information Service. Ocean Information Service. And Hyderabad Institute came together and developed a device. Developed a device. Listen me, उन्होंने developed device किया. Inquest and I said that which one? An Hyderabad Institute, private institute. Also one private institute is there. And what they say that, so this is the, I said that this developed device name is Gemini. The developed device name is Gemini. और उन्होंने क्या कहा? What they have said that, sir, in your, I said that Gagan, take this Gemini also. Gemini is also added. Clear? And when the Gemini will be added, then what happened? Then the coast of India, like Gujarat coast, I said that Konkan coast of Maharashtra and Goa, Kannada coast, Malabar coast, Tamil Nadu coast, and I said that Andhra coast and the Orissa coast, and even some Bengal coast. In this coast, I said that generally phone tower, if I suppose a fisherman, generally phone tower is helping us to get our phone communication. Suppose a fisherman is away from the coast, then my phone will work. Listen me carefully. My phone will work only up to 10 to 12 kilometer. Phone works up to 10 to 12 kilometer. But this phone can get warning up to 540 kilometer away from the coast, with the help of I said that Gagan satellite, Gagan, and I said that Gemini device. They can get the, what I said that the not only 10 to 12 kilometer, they can get up to 540 kilometer. Means sometimes what happened when the fisherman gone into internal of the Arabian Sea or Bay of Bengal, so they after 10 kilometer they get disconnected from the coastal area, they can't get any information. So suppose everywhere India it is a cyclone is about to reach, it is moving faster toward this region, then they can't get any information. So I said that what is the, because the phone cannot work beyond 10 to 12 kilometer in the ocean. So they will directly get information till 540 kilometer from the satellite. So this device which has been developed by the Inquise and Hyderabad Institute, that is Gemini, and they talked with the Gagan, that is, you know that already Gagan ke sath who is associated? I said that ISRO and Airport Authority of India, and thereafter Gemini, and they started giving. So what is the main job of this Gemini? Understood perhaps? Giving so function of Gemini, early warning till 540 kilometer to coastal states. Clear? सभी को दे देंगे. They will also give about the, I said that tsunami, earthquake. It will give also information to the earthquake, tsunami, जो भी यदि ocean में भी earthquake आता, remember that. Cyclone, and then wind speed in the ocean, it will be given to the coastal area states को ये सारे information भी दिए जाएंगे, and जिससे कि they can come early. And another, the most important for the fisherman, potential fishing zone, क्योंकि ये जो satellite होगा, it will also give okay, this is the area, large amount of fisheries are there, so it will help in the development of coastal area and safeguarding their life. Development means potential fishing zone, they can go into this area and safeguarding their life, that is early warning. This is the Gemini. This is clear to all of you. Now the next important, I said point, it is that I should discuss with you. Yes, satellite is bigger, it is giving lots of idea, beta. I said that every country has, I said the same way landing aircraft. I said that you know that Gagan is here, and it is a satellite based augmentation system, yes or not? The same India has an Gagan, another countries of the world has another satellite based navigation system, yes or not? Augmentation of navigation system, every part of what I said, that country of the like WAS, everyone has some kind of, I said that some GPS aided augmented navigation, और इसी को हम लोग क्या कहते हैं, satellite based augmentation system, SABAS. सैटेलाइट ने और हमें क्या कर दिया, ऑगमेंट कर दिया आवर नेविगेशन फॉर द, एंड इट इज फॉर विच वन, एक्यूरेट लैंडिंग ओवर द इंडियन एयर स्पेस फॉर द एयरक्राफ्ट. क्लियर, सिंपल. इवन देन यू हैव अ क्वेश्चन इन दिस वन ईयर. Same normal phone, they can get the, what I said, that early warning, they will be able to get warning. In the phone there will be, I said that warning will be given. In the phone there will be warning will be given. Clear? Is it okay to all of you? Now my question is, why India started IRNSS? Yes, tell me if they are getting. Yes यार, ये भी कोई क्वेश्चन है कि Gemini can utilize the safeguard of all fishermen. Yes, we have started doing this one. With the help of this, they will give the early warning and we can save the when I am answering something, that should not be in the question form, beta. Ask the question which is supposed to be good. I said yes, it will be, I said that how do that the fishermen can get everything. There will be some system will be there, but even then they are trying to arrange the phone can get the warning. Yes or not? They have also some chips are there which can be able to get the warning, yes, warning kind of things, so that they can come away from here. So Gemini में क्या है यार? This is, I said that again, Gemini में if you are, so many times I am making, Gemini is what I said that. Gemini is a device that has to be attached with, I said that utilizing, and this is the device which is, I said that that has to connect with, I said Gagan. Gemini, that I have put the device in India somewhere, and this Gemini is, I said that helping to this one, and with the help of Gagan they are trying to give the early warning system to the, I said who? Fishermen in the coastal areas. Fishermen in the coastal areas. Yes, GPS and Irnss. GPS is already given. GPS means what? तुम लोग वही क्वेश्चन पूछते हो जो मैं पहले बताया रहता हूँ. I said that what is the Gagan? Gagan means GPS aided geo augmented, means this is Irnss and this are aiding. GPS is helping Irnss in the helping in better navigation. Better means augmented navigation. और कौन सा navigation? In the better landing of, accurate landing of aircraft. And who is doing? यदि हम लोग aircraft की बात कर रहे हैं, it means Airport Authority of India will come. And if it is a satellite, with the help of satellite means ISRO will be there. Gagan is this. Beta, abhi Irnss is not completely workable. I have said that there is a 3 things required. Irnss is such a what a foolish question again you started asking. Irnss is not utilizing. I said that Irnss is not working right now, but Irnss can give the already who is working GPS. He can give the information that around the earth there is an Irnss satellite and there is a GPS satellite. He can give the idea to the GPS and GPS can help us, yes or not? GPS can help us. GPS aided Irnss. अभी Irnss तो function ही नहीं कर रहा है, but it can function with the others, those who are already working. GPS तो काम कर रहा है, मुझे मिल रहा है ना उसका information, हम लोग वहां जहां जा रहे हैं, तो we are able to get the information, and then Irnss has been added to give the better information, because Irnss has what? L band and S band. L band and S band are GPS aided geo augmented navigation, and they talked about that I need a better navigation for, I said that our aircraft landing, only aircraft landing. And Gemini ने भी बोला यार मेरे fishermen, I used to generally lose the fishermen during the cyclone and all, then what should I do? And who will be there? So who is responsible for anything in the ocean? Indian National Center for Ocean Information Service. He wants to know about the information. So this inquires, and I said that Hyderabad Institute, they get together and develop a device, or that device, I said that taking the help of those satellite, understood it, and this satellite, this device and satellite, I said that working, I said that giving the extra range of information till the ocean 540 kilometer. तो वो वार्निंग प्रोवाइड कर देता है कोस्टल स्टेट्स. यस, जीपीएस इज नॉट, आई सेड दैट कि हाँ हम लोग गए जीपीएस, आई हैव टेकन द जेमिनी एंड देन अगेन आई हैव सेंड अ लॉन्चिंग व्हीकल, ओ गो इनटू द सैटेलाइट, फिक्स इट. अरे दिस जेमिनी इज वर्किंग ऑन द अर्थ ग्राउंड, ओके, एंड देन वी हैव टू टेक द इंफॉर्मेशन विद द हेल्प ऑफ गगन and giving, I said that warning system to what? So there is one, I said device, there should be a better device to who can perform very well. So that is, I said that it is giving information till what I said that 540 kilometer, and cyclone aspects, how speed and the tsunami. So it is who is giving the idea? Gemini, but with the help of Gagan. 540 phone works 10 to 12 kilometer, but he can give the warning up to the higher range. This is the most important. And early warning till this tsunami में भी पोटेंशियल फिशिंग जोन का ये पिक्चर दे देगा फिशरमैन को। Irnss is working. ये मुझे बताओ, मैंने did I said that Irnss is working? No. क्योंकि हमारा स्पेस ग्राउंड और यूजर सेगमेंट 3 सेगमेंट I talked about ना. Then I'll get the navigation for railway for the road. बट क्या Irnss अपर सैटेलाइट में आ चुके हैं? आ चुका है। I can't use Irnss, only Irnss, but I can use Irnss with the help of other satellites. Those who are already working, उनका ग्राउंड स्टेशन अच्छा है, उनके लिए they have developed better ground station, they have developed user segment, every phone has GPS. Getting my point? तो I'll talk to the who? GPS को और Irnss को, Irnss सिग्नल को जो कि बहुत अच्छी सिग्नल है, Irnss के सिग्नल को जो बहुत अच्छी सिग्नल है, वो किसको दे देंगे हम? GPS को। I'll give this signal to GPS. इतना तो कोई समझाता ही नहीं है बेटा। never ever the teacher used to teach so much. I said that these are the Irnss. And they are, Irnss is not working because I have said earlier कि Irnss को वर्क करने के लिए स्पेस हमारे ग्राउंड स्टेशन अच्छे से वर्क करने चाहिए, वो नहीं अभी काम कर रहे हैं। हमारा यूजर सेगमेंट अभी रेडी नहीं है कि हमारे फोन में हम लोग डायनेमिक लेकर उसको करना यूज कर दे। सो राइट नाउ, स्टिल नाउ एवरीवेयर GPS इज यूजिंग, वी आर यूजिंग GPS। तो हम लोग Irnss के इंफॉर्मेशन को किसको दे दे? GPS को दे दे, एंड GPS उसके अच्छे इंफॉर्मेशन को हमें दे दे, यस और नॉट। तो हम लोगों ने बोला ओके, एयरक्राफ्ट लैंडिंग के लिए कर सकते हैं हम लोग। एयरक्राफ्ट के लिए हम लोगों ने बेटा जो जाना चाहता है जा सकता है। आई एम नॉट जस्ट एनीबॉडी। आई सेड दैट लिसन मी केयरफुली। जब क्वेश्चन आप लोग पूछते हो कि सर Irnss is not working because we have not developed we have given the 7 satellite but ground segment is not developed, user segment is not developed, I can't use Irnss. But Irnss can be utilized with the help of GPS because GPS has ground segment, यूजर सेगमेंट हमारे फोन में भी है, तो दैट इज GPS एंड Irnss, जिट इज नॉन एज जियो। GPS एडेड जियो ऑगमेंटेड नेविगेशन। तो उसकी सैटेलाइट का हम लोग इंफॉर्मेशन किसको दे देते हैं? GPS को, एंड GPS इज गिविंग अस इंफॉर्मेशन एंड देन दैट इज नॉन एज गगन। और उसी गगन की सहायता हम लोग किस में ले रहे हैं? जेमिनी को। यदि कोई सैटेलाइट ऊपर में काम कर रहा है, ये क्लियर हुआ या नहीं? Irnss गगन इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? आप लोग ये मुझसे ना बात करो और नया टॉपिक होगा नहीं सर। मेरा क्वेश्चन मुझे फिलहाल ये आपको क्लियर हुआ, गगन इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू, यस और नो? गगन क्लियर हुआ बेटा सबको? गगन क्लियर हुआ? गगन में Irnss एंड GPS दोनों मिलकर एयरक्राफ्ट की बेटर लैंडिंग कर रहे हैं, and in the what I said that in the Gagan, that is Irnss and GPS is also helping the Gemini device for the I said fisherman safety. Now my question is, I said that why India has started Irnss. You know that this is the last topic of the day. During the Kargil war, this is the reason, you know that if I make a map, bigger map of, this is I said this is I said that Pak occupied Kashmir. This region is Pak occupied Kashmir, and here we have a Kargil district in, this is our Kargil district in Jammu and Kashmir, and from this region infiltration is taking place. यहाँ से लोग that terrorists are and the fight from the Indian Pakistani army is entering from here, and the fight is taking place here. There is a fight. Then the India asked USA that GPS का picture दो मुझे, give me the GPS picture for the Pakistani establishment, पाकिस्तानी आर्मी एस्टेब्लिशमेंट कहाँ पर है. तो यूएसए did not give any information. Therefore India started. Therefore India started IRNSS. And this NAVIC, जो ये NAVIC है, ग्रुप ऑफ 7 NAVIC, इसका जो काम है, the 2 types of services, standard positioning services, and another it is restricted services. So it will give the standard positioning services scheme means for the citizen of India, means we are going, Uber is going, anywhere who is going in India, anywhere, their position, navigation and time will be given by the NAVIC. When it will be utilized, जब ये start हो जाएगा. अभी start नहीं हुआ क्योंकि proper पूरा उसके ground segment and user segment ready नहीं हुआ. But restricted service, NAVIC can also give, I said that, better information for the military. Yes or not? Where do the military, restricted service means here, this restricted service only authorized to the military. Those who have the authority, they can see that where my army is, where my radar is, where my, I said that Sukhoi is moving, where my MiG-29 is moving, where I said that they are, it is there. So this is the restricted services. The one services for the safety and security of the nation as far as the military is concerned, and one services is this one. So it is very much important where my I said that my army is going and where they have been deployed and where the Pakistani army is there. So we can be able to do, earlier USA did not give. So this kind of services is not available to the general citizen of India. It is available to the only authorized, and another it is citizen. So the NAVIC will provide the 2 types of services, that is I said that standard positioning services and restricted services. This is clear. So I have done up to this. Tomorrow I will start with, I said that Gaganyaan and all. Yes, that is correct beta. Saurav Anand, that is correct. Yes, Hers, you are correct. I have earlier perhaps discussed about this one IRNS. I have said that during the Kargil war I have discussed these things, and some of you are giving me answer. This is clear. Clear? So perhaps all these points are clear to all of you. All these points are clear to all of you. Today I have discussed about Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, and then I discuss about the Mangalyaan 1. Chandrayaan 1 by the Pslv C11 in 2008, and then Pslv C25, that is Chandrayaan, I said that GSLV Mach 3 M1 2019, I said that Chandrayaan 2, and in the Chandrayaan 2 there is an I said that orbiter, Bikram lander, and there is a Pragyan rover. And thereafter in the 2013 Mangalyaan 1, it is Pslv C25, and all these are going to be controlled by, I said that ISTRAC, ISRO, track, telemetry, tracking and command network. दो चार बार बोलोगे बेटा, will when you speak 2 to 4 times it will come in your, I said, tongue, on your come. These are the words which is not, I said that, comfortable, but when you speak then it will become your friend. Then I said that under this one there is an Indian Deep Space Network, IDSN, who is collecting the data from the antenna. There is an Indian Space Science Data Center, then IDSN is sending those data to ISSDC, Indian Space Science Data Center, and there is a spacecraft control center who is controlling all this tracking and telemetry of the space, that is in Mangalyaan and all. So this is the, and it is totally known as ISTRAC, and all are in Bangalore. So we have been able to see. Thereafter I started with the IRNSS, and IRNSS is a group of 7 satellite, that is 1A to 1I, total 9, 2 are not functioning, therefore it is total I, 2013 to 2018, and it is giving the 2 types of services. I said that standard positioning services, and I said that restricted services, and at the same time it is giving the it is giving not services to the when it will come into play, then it will also give the services till the 1500 kilometer from the India. This is the one point that we have seen. There are the 3 geostationary satellite and 4 geosynchronous satellite, and in the future we are thinking to give more 4 satellites. Thereafter we have seen that there are 3 segments to IRNS to work, NAVIC to work, which are the 3: space segment, ground segment, user segment. And India is right now not, NAVIC is not working started. I said that due to the somewhere totally ground segment, and I said that the user segment has to be completed. Thereafter, after doing IRNS or NAVIC, we started with, I said that Gagan. Gagan is a GPS aided geo augmented navigation system, and that is for the better aircraft landing, and it is done by the ISRO and Airport Authority of India. This Gagan has been helped to the Gemini device, which is developed by Inquis and Hyderabad Institute, which is for the safety and I said security of fishermen till the very deep of the ocean, and so many information. It is also giving the potential fishing zone. Clear? बेटा आप IAS बनो या IPS बनो, बेटा ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है क्या बनना आपको. Clear? You thought about it, you talk to your elders, and you think about yourself. You should be able to see your capability and then work hard. First get the ranks beta. If you will be able to get the rank of higher, then you can be able to become an IPS. But if you get the rank of IPS, you can be one, and I said that IS. So many things are there beta. You have to learn a lot, but talk to the others, think about yourself. बेटा मैंने ज़्यादा बोला नहीं इसमें, कोई मैंने बोला आई डिड नॉट से दैट आई विल डिस्कस लेटर. सौरभ, मैंने ये नहीं बोला कि वाई. हाँ हाँ, आप लोग को मैं बताऊंगा. आप में हर दिन आप लोग इतना टाइम मेरा कंज्यूम कर जाते हैं कि मैं बता नहीं पाता. Yes, sun and earth both have magnetic field around. Good night. और कल थोड़ा everyone is ready to what I said that take little longer class बेटा, कल आप लोग थोड़ा सा लंबे समय के लिए रहना, मैं तो इतना ही कहूँगा, आगे आपकी मर्जी है, थोड़ा सा रेडी रहो तो मैं अच्छा से बता सकता हूँ, लेकिन कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, ये जो स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी अभी चल रही है तो इसको फिनिश करना है, कल देखते हैं क्या होता है, लेट अस सी. बेटा जब तक कंपनीज को बताया नहीं जाएगा तब तक कंपनीज के ऊपर में भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन एंड दैट द गाइडलाइन विल बी प्रोवाइडेड टू द कंपनी. ओके, सपोज कंपनी ने बहुत सारे फ़ोन पहले से बना रखे हैं, इफ दे हैव मेड लॉट्स ऑफ फोन्स, सो द गाइडलाइंस कम लेटर ऑन, then they will say that okay, this portion of phone will be sold, then the another phone can have. Okay, so there are the so many, I said that complications are there, slowly and slowly it resolves. India is not like a USA. India is, I said that you know, it will slowly, it will resolve. That guidelines must have been given to the, like Samsung started doing, some Micromax started doing, so many. Beta L band and S band. L band is, I said that L band is a little low frequency, S band is high frequency. L band is little low, S band is little high frequency. बता दिया था, मेन डिफरेंस आई हैव डिस्कस दैट जीपीएस एंड नेविक के बारे में बताया नहीं था कि देयर इज एन एल बैंड एस बैंड. कहाँ थे आप, वेयर आर यू? मेरे से वो क्वेश्चन जब पूछते हो जो मैंने बताया हुआ है. GPS I have talked about, what is, I said that GPS S band 40 kilometer quality is not too good. This is, I said that in the Navic L band and S band it is using, I have discussed it. हाँ बेटा L band बता दिया, L band is a low frequency बेटा. L band is what I said that low frequency, comparatively 1 to 2 kilohertz. S band is what? And L band frequency can easily cross the atmosphere, it can come anywhere. Sometimes S band high frequency का जब होता है, when it comes high frequency, then it atmosphere में इसकी जो टकराने से due to collision it lost its signal and very less signal goes to the earth. So therefore GPS of USA has S band and they are, what I said that quality is not good. Quality is not too good. है ठीक है, लेकिन क्वालिटी लाइक IRNS विल हैव बेटर बिकॉज इंडिया हैज एस बैंड. यदि एस बैंड नहीं परफॉर्म कर रहा है वेल, देन द एल बैंड विल गिव बेटर पिक्चर. एनी फर्दर डाउट बेटा? anyone has? Okay Ravi, clear, I have discussed. Anyone has any doubt? So thanks to all of you and good night. If you don't have any further query, कल बॉर्डर के लिए होगा बेटा, कल बॉर्डर पे इमेजेस को लेने के लिए हम लोग बात करेंगे, एमी सेट, हाइसिस वगैरह बात करेंगे हम। So good night to everyone. So we'll meet tomorrow at 5 o'clock. अभी आ रहा है क्या, देखो पहले।